From this video, you will get tips on how to pass Docker Certified Associate (DCA) exam and practice updated practice questions. What is the DCA exam? Who should take the DCA exam? Key skills validated by the DCA exam. DCA exam overview. Benefits of earning the DCA credential. 1. Which of the following is not true regarding Docker Swarm mode? A. You can deploy both kinds of nodes, managers and workers, using the Docker engine. B. For each service, you can declare the number of tasks you want to run. When you scale up or down, the Swarm Manager automatically adapts by adding or removing tasks to maintain the desired state. C. The Swarm Manager automatically assigns addresses to the containers on the overlay network when it initializes or updates the application. D. Docker Swarm Mode is a plugin which you can install alongside Docker to run a cluster of Docker engines. Answer: D. 2. Which of the following statement is correct? Pick exactly 2 statements. A. Image is a collection of immutable layers, whereas container is a running instance of an image. B. Container can exist without the image, but image cannot exist without container. C. Only one container can be spawned from a given image at a time. D. If multiple containers are spawned from the same image, then they all use the same copy of image in memory. Answers: A, D. 3. You are in a directory containing a file named Dockerfile app. You want to build a Docker image using this Dockerfile app file without renaming it to Dockerfile. Which of the following answers is correct? A. Docker build D Dockerfile app. B. Docker build F Dockerfile app. C. Docker build Dockerfile app. D. Docker build from file Dockerfile app. Answer: B. 4. Which of the following gives a web dashboard to manage Docker cluster? A. Docker Swarm Mode. B. Docker UCP. C. Docker Compose. D. DTR. Answer: B. 5. Bob wants to update the secret being used by one of his service. What is the correct sequence of actions to be performed by him? A. Update the existing secret using Docker Secret Update. B. Update the existing secret. Restart all the services using this secret. C. Create a new secret. Update the service to use this new secret. Delete the old secret. D. Create a new secret. Create a new service with this new secret. Delete old secret and old service. Answer: C. 6. DCT stands for A. Docker Content Transmission. B. Docker Container Transmission. C. Docker Certificate Trust. D. Docker Content Trust. Answer: D. 7. Which of the following statements is not true about multi-stage builds? A. Multi-stage builds eliminates the need of separate Docker files. B. Multi-stage builds helps on creation of smaller image sizes. C. You cannot select which step you want to start your build process in a multi-stage build once you defined all steps. D. With multi-stage builds, you can create images for different purposes, such as development and production. Answer: C. 8. What is the recommended way of dealing with loss of root in DCT? A. Regenerate a new root key. B. Sign existing user certs with a new root key. C. Contact Docker support. D. Create a new DCT cluster. Answer: C. 9. Is this the Linux kernel namespace that is disabled by default and must be enabled at Docker Engine runtime to be used? Solution: User. A. Yes. B. Number. Answer: A. 10. In Docker Trusted Registry, is this how a user can prevent an image, such as Nginx latest, from being overridden by another user with push access to the repository? Solution: Use the DTR webL to make all tags in the repository immutable. A. Yes. B. Number. Answer: B. Subscribe and like. Pass question.